It's Wholesome Brent. And you see how I just magnified the situation? Like the whole video was about that? That is terrible. I put more focal point on it. I put more focus on that. I did not mean to highlight that. I don't even want to put you guys all close up in front and center. That's terrible. It's important to highlight that as an example, as an analogy to everything that we're going through. I just feel like it's important to reach out to you guys, and I'm thankful for the connection that we're building. Like I tell you all the time, it's Wholesome Brent, by the way. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you get with the program, man. Don't miss out. If you're missing out, you just missing out. It's okay. No need to fear. No need to fear. Going through more life, another day, another day. It's perspective. Can we talk about perspective? Can we talk about perspective just a little bit? People in the back talking about, yeah, sure. Now, I heard you. So we're going to touch on it just a little bit. Perspective is key, man. We all go through something, right? We all have troubling times. We all go through our highs and lows. But we have to remember what we're going through. And key word is through. We're not staying in the situation. So you can be all in a situation where you're just not, you're not so secure with yourself. And, to admit to yourself you feel insecure, you feel less than, it's stepping stones. Let's touch on it. Let's talk about it. Study the situation that you're in. You study it. You study what you're going through. You don't make it a full-blown problem. I talked about it in the check out the video on the importance of discipline. I told you, we always look for the problem. Let's look for the solution. You get muddy, right? And we complain that we're dirty. Wash it off. Here's another way that we could look at it. Learn how to play in the mud. Now, that's disgusting. It's perspective, though. It's perspective. If you don't know how to play in the mud, I don't like to be in the mud either. But sometimes there are muddy situations that we go through. It can blur the whole vision, the whole perspective, and make you feel insecure because you're muddy. You're in a muddy situation. It's okay, though. That's what they don't tell you, that it's okay. And what you're going through is okay. It's not the end of the world. You're still here. Go clean yourself up. Go clean up. You need some soap? Go to the store. I ought to start dropping some wholesome soap just so you have it. Mint. We could do a lemon scent, whatever you need. Vanilla. Ooh, that'd be nice. Go get you some vanilla soap. Clean yourself off. See the light of the day. Feel all clean and so fresh. Feel all fresh and so clean. Feel good about yourself. I know it's hard to see that when your perspective is so shut-eye, Open it up a little bit. See the perspective. Have some perspective. That's all I'm saying. Have some perspective and realize it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to feel bad about your situation. You don't have to feel bad for yourself. I be telling you guys this all the time. Maybe these are reminders for myself as well, because when I hear what I'm expressing, when I touch on, it's always a pattern. Maybe these are things that I need to hear as well. So whether I'm preaching to you guys or letting you guys know my point of view, my perspective and whatnot, it's a reminder to myself that I should follow my own. I should take my own advice. Key. It's key. It's key. Don't listen to a single person and get advice from them and you're in the relationship and your relationship is rocky. Don't go ask your single friend for some advice, because they're not in your situation. They're not in the position that you're in. Maybe they can, help and guide you and give you some type of perspective. especially if they're not a great influence. Don't mind me. I just be rambling at times. That's all I do. I ramble sometimes. And this is one of those times where I feel like I had to say my piece. I had to say my peace of mind. You know, I had to save my peace of mind by expressing my peace of mind. And hopefully this gives you some peace of mind and in the words that I'm speaking. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just speak life into you. I'm trying to give you more energy, more vitality, more umph to your life, to your everyday life, because that's what it's about. Understand that. I think we're done here. But it was great talking to you guys. You guys are great. Remember that. You might have a second voice talking about, no, I'm not that great. You better step up to that second voice and prove it wrong. Stop tripping off the voice in your head. The voice, make it your ally. Make it your friend. Challenge it if you have to. I was just listening to a podcast. You want to get in the habit of, we always want to prove ourselves wrong, or I think that's the saying, right? We always want to prove somebody wrong. Why don't we prove ourselves right? We have to stop worrying about what other people have to say, or thinking about us. We have to stop thinking what other people think of us. And to say that you don't care, that's one way of putting it. Another word that translates to me when I hear that you don't care is that you want love, and the love that you desire isn't being received. So you put it off like you don't care. So you do care. It's just you want your love to be received, and because it's not being received, you disguise that as not caring. Maybe so. Maybe I'm not speaking along the right lines. Maybe I'm just talking, but these are things that go through my mind. I try to interpret things in a different way. I try not to stay in darkness for a long time. I really don't. And you can look at my situation and be like, you have a great life. You have a good life. Let's bring it back to perspective. It's all about the perspective. There's a challenge every day that I face. It's just, you have to move. You don't make yourself a target. You have to move. By staying in the same place and not doing anything about how and what you feel, you begin to target yourself. Try not to be a target. Move. Start doing other things to, get rid of that uneasy feeling. Just move. Go move. That wasn't the best way of putting it, but I think you get my gist of everything, what I'm trying to say. I hope so. If not, listen to it a couple times. See if you can catch the jewels, some meaning in it, and some value. Grow your perspective. Continue to grow your perspective. That's what we have to do as we age, as we get older, and we grow and mature. We have to gain perspective and not be so in conflict with the world and with our life and with others, and start to harmonize our energy. Let me say that again. Harmonize our energy and become at peace with ourselves. Because once we're at peace with ourselves, we can transpire that peace into the world and into our everyday interactions. So I hope what I said resonates and it lightens up your day, because I think that's what it's about. It's Wholesome Brent, man. If you haven't yet, go subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's boost it up a little bit. Let's boost it up. Let's boost the rankings up, all right? You guys take care. It's Wholesome Brent.